Hello again, Gregg Bell, the News Tribune at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Well, this is the defining win of the Mike Macdonald era. Game 10 is the best one yet. The team that could not beat San Francisco for 4 years, 6 consecutive losses, including a playoff game. Geno Smith did it today. They finally beat the 49ers 20-17 on Geno Smith, not just his arm, but the quarterback's legs with the game on the line. 80 yards from a touchdown to win the game with 2:35 left. Smith went 7 for 8 for 54 yards passing, 2 scrambles for 29 yards, including 13 yards for the winner. He said he saw Fred Warner, the 49ers were dropping off deep in vertical pass defense deep into the end zone, and then he saw Fred Warner check out to the Seahawks back, going out for his route, and then that left nobody on the left side of the field. The Seahawks had the ball first and 10 to 13, second down actually, on the 13-yard line. With only 23 seconds left and out of timeouts, if Smith doesn't get it there, it's a scramble to get another snap off. Perhaps a spike, and then you're at 4th down. So it was a calculated gamble by Smith, and he said that he had to go for it. He saw that once they were in man coverage and saw Warner go to the back, he had the left flank, and he went for it. He tossed the ball into this end zone to my right, into the tunnel, and then he, on the sidelines, did the Steph Curry night-night celebration. Said he, in the bay, had to do it, got to do it. DK Metcalf hugged him on the sidelines. This was no just regular win in Week 11 of an NFL season. This was a big deal. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 4 catches on the final drive, said after the game he thought he considered this a playoff game. He said this is a huge deal to this team. Geno Smith said it's a huge deal because it now puts the Seahawks in control of their NFC West fate, and he's right. The Seahawks now, suddenly, from last place to 5-5 and only a game out of first from Arizona. The first place Cardinals come to Lumen Field next week, and that's what this game did. It vaulted them, the Seahawks, from the precipice of the division to right in the middle of it, and a win next week, and the Seahawks are suddenly in first place. After the week they had, cutting their leading tackler, Tyrell Dotson. Connor Williams, their starting center, retiring late in the week, forcing Timmy to come in. This was the signature win of Mike Macdonald's era, and his defense held up its bargain in the second half. After Geno Smith threw his NFL-leading 11th interception early in the second half to give the 49ers the ball at the 27-yard line, the Seahawks defense turned the 49ers away, forced a field goal, so a 7-6 game became 10-6 instead of perhaps 14-6, and that would have put the Seahawks in chase mode. They were already chasing, but they were only chasing by 4 eventually instead of by potentially 2 scores later in the game. Kobe Bryant made an open field tackle on 3rd down to get the Seahawks the ball back with 2:35 left. That was the last defensive play the Seahawks needed to get to give Smith the ball back. Laken Tomlinson in the locker room after the game said there was a quiet resolve to Smith when he got in the huddle with 2:35 left, and he started laughing. Smith started laughing. And Tomlinson, the former 49ers Pro Bowl guard, said when he saw Smith laughing, he said, "I knew the game was over. That my quarterback had the poise, the calmness, and the clarity to lead them," and he did. 80 yards to the defining score of his season. So Smith still withstands an NFL-leading 11th interception to win the game, and the 49ers' vexing of the Seahawks has ended here on the field in Santa Clara. It's not overstating it to say the Seahawks completely U-turned their season with 1 victory. Staring at being 4-6 and in last place, they are now a half game out of first, hosting the team that's in first place next week at Lumen Field. All my coverage is at thenewstribune.com, on Twitter X, at @GBellSeattle. I've been in this stadium a lot of times, and it's been back to the Legion of Boom era when I heard the locker room banging the bass music louder than it was after this game today. Thanks again for watching as always.